Welcome back to Seduce Me with Jackie and Isabel. And, Buttercup's boyfriend just killed a dude.
Ripped apart Malix.
Yeah, so that happened.
Exciting.
Exciting is one word for it. Pretty sure the whole time my face was like...
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, that about sums up my feelings.
I read that line.
Oh, okay.
It was over. Malix was gone, and the boys were finally safe.
That's good.
A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. Well, we've only interacted with them twice.
Yeah, but they were scary.
They were scary.
They did kidnap her.
That's true. At the same time, a pang of realization hit the back of my mind. Oh my god, my boyfriend is a huge tentacle monster.
That's not what she realized.
The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal.
They're gonna leave.
As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
Everyone looks remarkably chill. Just...
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
Yeah.
I'm just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
You didn't do anything, Sam. Why are you tired?
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
Probably.
Maybe just a little bit. I looked to Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. But he already knows, sweetheart.
He does.
Yeah, that sounds good. With Eric.
Come on,
I'm just
Eric.
kidding. I don't want to sleep in the same bed as
Sexy time.
Eric. I don't.
I want to just end tonight. Too much had happened, and I felt dizzy just trying to figure it out. However, Damien spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
Should we be gone in the morning?
No. I don't want you guys to leave.
The air became still in tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity.
I don't want them to leave.
Me either. They had remembered their deal and were now awaiting me to decide their fate.
Well, just no. Stay here, dudes. It's easy enough to say. I like you guys. Stay here, please.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, Buttercup. You can say it.
I gulped, face to face with the reality of the situation. The boys were leaving it up to me. They looked like they were willing to accept whatever I had demanded. It was only fair, though, after all that had happened.
I mean, it is fair because it's part of the original deal.
I looked to Eric.
Just block James completely.
Yeah.
Step right in front of him.
That's fucking hilarious. I looked to Eric, feeling my heart flutter in my chest. I didn't want him to leave, but would he ask to stay? I hoped that he would say no and ask me to stay longer. As if he knew what I wanted, Eric moved and stepped to me, gently moving a strand of hair from my face to behind my ear. He stared into my eyes and spoke, gently stroking my cheek. It's okay now, baby girl.
Princess, you've been such a wonderful help to us already. But I'm afraid that I must ask more of you. I've grown fond of being here and of serving you. Would you allow us to stay?
Aww. It's cute, but it's a little weird. He's like, I don't know, princess serving you. It's just a little weird.
I'm not into that.
No.
Fair enough. My heart skipped while a large red blush ran across my cheeks. The
Blish.
boys... What?
Blish. Oh, it's just saying blish.
Blish?
Blish.
The boys stared at Eric wide-eyed, but didn't dare to speak out. Eric stepped back to give me space, returning to where he was.
I don't believe that they don't already know. Oh, so coincidentally, after I make lunch for everybody, or after Buttercup makes lunch for everybody, and then goes off to find Eric, and we spend hours alone together, he comes back refreshed, super energetic, acting like he just, got a full incubi energizing thing, and Damien knows. So
Damien knows.
Damien knows. So everybody else is like, oh, I didn't know you guys were doing it. Even though we haven't done it yet. But, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I moved my gaze across each boy, trying to make a decision. If they left in the morning, I would never see them again, and my life could return to normal. If I decide to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays.
But that's sad.
That is really sad. But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time.
Yeah.
In like 3 days.
Let them stay!
Let them stay! I wanted them to stay. I wanted him to stay.
Eric.
Generic.
Yes.
I merely smiled, staring at the man I had come to have feelings for, Generic, before speaking at last.
I would love it if you all could stay.
The boys cheered tiredly.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless enthusiastically. I giggled at the sight. It was cute to see everyone so excited,
Aww.
despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies.
Look at
Today
him.
was a rough day.
Look at Matthew.
Oh, little cutie.
Oh, little bunny Damien with his cute old eyelashes. Cutie.
My home is your home, as long as you can still help with the chores.
The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness.
As
Damn,
you're standing there,
Buttercup, you faint a lot.
maybe she's like anemic or something. Maybe she has a condition. You should probably get that checked out, Buttercup.
However, James quickly clapped his hands together, getting everyone's attention and waking me up, making sure I didn't pass out on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everyone. We're all very tired, so let's head to bed, shall we?
I want to snuggle with somebody.
Oh, yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
It's a bit weird line.
We've
He hasn't
had
said
a very
anything,
long
so I
day.
had to make him say
That's
something.
So it will be good to just relax tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, relaxing is nice.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
Damien knows I want to snuggle. Damien, you could snuggle with me. You're like a little bunny.
You snuggled with me the first night.
Yeah, we can snuggle again. Not anything weird, just snuggles.
Yeah, man.
Maybe we can all snuggle.
I watched a very happy smile grow onto Eric's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him.
Aww, love.
So cute.
But I want to snuggle with everyone, not just Eric.
The others quickly left to finally rest, leaving me and Eric alone at last.
Are we gonna snuggle?
Yes. My heart fluttered a bit as Eric walked closer to me, gently wrapping his arms around my waist. I placed my hands onto his shoulders, leaning close.
Guys, we're tired.
Yet again, you spoil me. I'm very unworthy of you, princess.
Well, you're like a prince, aren't you?
And he wants you to be his princess.
Okay.
Hush, Eric. I wanted you to stay.
Listen,
Oh no, I'm
About
sorry.
the
I only clicked
words.
once. I don't know what happened.
It was long!
I know, I'm sorry. I only clicked once.
I'm
I'm sorry. I don't think so.
No!
I wish we could, but we can't. Anyway.
No, it's fine. You did what you had to do.
I understand. Well, it's not exactly what I would have said, but you know, Buttercup has her own personality.
I had accepted everything while in Eric's warmth. He was real, and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further.
So when we're hugging him, are we hugging like his tentacles? I'm curious, if that's not his real form, is
it an illusion or is it an actual form?
Right, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm wondering. Is if it's an illusion, then if we hugged him, wouldn't we feel the other, like, his demonic form?
I would think coming with the illusion
would be like mind altering?
Yes.
A little bit?
Because it's essentially mind altering everyone else. And so
I suppose, and it's not that hard, I imagine, if you're an incubus. Okay, anyway. Irrelevant, but interesting.
Eric nodded before kissing my forehead sweetly.
Aww.
Come, let's get you to bed.
Yeah.
That sounded creepy.
I nodded before Eric gently lifted me up into his arms like a bride and carried me into my room. I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against his chest, but eventually I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers.
I'm not in my jammies, Eric.
Yeah, I don't want to be in this, like, dirty school outfit. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. I looked to Eric, fighting a yawn from escaping me as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
I want to be in my jammies.
Have a good night, princess. I'll prepare breakfast for you in the morning.
Thanks. That's cool. Breakfast in bed? That would be even cooler.
Yep.
If there was hot
chocolate
chocolate too. No, that's okay. You can keep your shirt on.
No.
You're already halfway shirtless, kind of.
No.
Do you have far down? I don't want him to take it. I don't want him. Ha 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 ha. Take your sweater off.
Do
anyway.
I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door.
Okay.
A wave of happiness washed over me as I laid in bed. I made a good choice. Sure, it would be hard, but I could tell that I would be able to manage it. Help around the house and being with a man whom I was slowly starting to fall for would be worth it.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good choice to me.
I slowly felt my exhaustion take over me. I let my sleep consume me as I drifted off into the darkness in my mind. Everything was peaceful.
I doubt it will last.
Probably not. I was happy.
Oh. Is it over?
Is that the end of the game?
I don't know. What? Okay.
You
Not
are an
the ending?
interesting creature.
Is this the sexy lady that we can bang?
Maybe.
Oh!
I opened my eyes to see a woman staring down at me with a very sly smirk on her face. I opened my mouth to scream in fright, but a hand quickly covered my mouth.
No screaming now. Too early, silly girl.
I could only stare up at the woman above me. I still felt weak, not having the strength to move and fight her off. She was very beautiful, but I felt more anger than amazement.
This angle's not a good angle for her.
No, it's not.
Why do the boys like you? You're unique, yes, but that can't be all that you have going for you.
'Cause Buttercup's a special snowflake.
Yes.
Okay.
Rage began to consume my core again. This woman, whoever she was making me mad. She must have known, and she let another smirk grow on her face. Onto her face.
Ooh, you're feisty. That could be why.
I suppose.
Before I could bite her hand in anger, she removed her hand from my lips, standing up and staring down at me from her place next to my bed.
I'm really confused.
Yeah. I quickly sat up and glared daggers at the intruder.
It's a very impractical dress. Damn. Look at that bust to waist to hip ratio. Damn, son.
Yeah, damn, son.
That is likely to be not real.
Yes.
Who the hell are you and why are you in my room?
But
Oh,
before we find out who is in our room, we shall end the episode.
indeed.
So, this has been another episode of Seduce Me, and we'll catch you next time.